Hey guys, I hope you're doing awesome. I'm still at the house, but I wanted to make a quick video because so many people are asking me this question. They're like, hey Paul, I want to do my very first deal. I haven't done a deal. What kind of deal should I do? And I love it because it's such a great question. They're already thinking like that, right? I know I teach a lot of this in my training course. Maybe you haven't even done my training course at Flippin Experts yet. That's okay. I'm going to give you it in a nutshell right now, okay? Because I want you to succeed. What happens when you do your first renovation and then you get it on the market and it sells and you get money in your pocket, right? You know that now nothing can stop you. You know that now you can do it, right? It's like going to the gym and lifting that weight for the first time, or going and running your first mile and you've never run a mile before, but now you know you can do it because you've already accomplished it. It's the same thing with flipping a house. If you haven't done it before, I don't go to the gym and throw 500 pounds on and try to crank out 500 pounds, right? No, I go in with a weight that I know I can handle, and then I work my way up to a heavier weight. Here's what I want you to do. Your first house needs to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single family home. That's it. Don't go looking for 4 2s, 5 2s, 2 1s, like 3 2s, 1,100 square foot to 1,600 square foot. We know they sell. We know that everybody in the marketplace can buy them, right? 80-90% of the people in the United States can buy that house. Why? Because it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It has enough space for a family. Or if you're single, it's not too big of a space, right? It's not 4 or 5 bedroom. So we start there. We start with what everybody can buy. The second thing I want you to do is not buy anything that needs a renovation over $30,000, okay? If it's $40, $50, $60, $100,000 renovation, even if it's a smoking deal and it's your first one, let it go. You're not gonna be able to handle that renovation, okay? There's gonna be too many moving parts for your very first one. Now, in 3 or 4, can you hit that? 100%. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to get your feet wet, okay? Like the gym. I need you to at least get in the gym. I need you to put a little weight on the bar, and then I need you to start doing the weight a couple times before you move up to something bigger. I want you to stick to cosmetic. If you go in there and it needs walls demoed and all the drywall needs to be ripped out because the roof's been leaking and there's a hole in the roof, pass. That's for an experienced, seasoned investor, not you. You need to walk in and it's like, oh, it just needs paint. It just needs flooring. I think I can paint these kitchen cabinets and make it beautiful again. I can throw in a sink and a couple faucets, no big deal. That's what you need to go after. If it needs a roof or an AC, does that bother me or bother you? No. Why? Because you're getting that subbed out, right? You're gonna call a roofing company, you're gonna get 3 estimates, and then they're gonna do the whole roof for you. They're insured, they're licensed, it's gonna be permitted. You don't have to do anything with it. So if it's a $30,000 rehab, and let's say it needs a roof and an AC, that's $15,000, $17,000 you don't even have to touch out of a $30,000 renovation. I do that all day long because they can do both of those things in probably 2 days total, and you're already halfway done. Okay, so stick to cosmetics, stick to no holes in the roof, no mold growing everywhere, no demoing walls. Like, get your feet wet, okay? Because here's what I know. Once you renovate it, you're gonna start making contacts, right? Right now, you don't have the crews. You don't have the know-how to hire them, right? You haven't done it yet. You're getting ready to. But until you actually do, how can you negotiate deals down? Do you know what flooring costs? What does it cost per square foot to paint an interior or an exterior? How much does the kitchen cost? How much are countertops per square foot if it's granite or quartz? Like, you don't know those answers yet because maybe you haven't dug that deep yet. But that's what you're gonna do on your very first renovation, right? You're gonna get your feet wet. You're gonna start putting together numbers. You're gonna start writing them down right on my sheet, the sheet that I provide for you in those downloads. And then what? Then you're gonna start having those conversations with contractors and finding out, hey, I can use a GC for this, or I can use a handyman for this, or hey, I can find this at a discounted store, or hey, I can order these lights from this company, it's cheaper than the big box stores. And you're gonna start putting numbers together where it saves you even more money. Guys, I walk into houses right now and I can literally tell what it's gonna cost in about a 15-minute period because I use those download sheets that I have and I fill them out. And I can walk out and say, hey, the renovation on this is $46,527. And I'm usually up or down 5%, okay? You can get that good. I'm telling you right now, it just takes time and practice. Just like the gym, the more often you go, the better you get, the better stamina, the more weight, right? It's the same exact with this. The more deals you do, you're like, oh, I didn't know that. I learned that for the next one. I think I can save about $2,000 if I do it this way. You need to know you can handle a smaller rehab before you jump into a big one. Okay? You need to know how to negotiate with your contractors. Hey, listen, I know you're saying $2 a square foot for painting. I need to get it for $1.50. Can you get it for $1.50? If we can do it at $1.50, we can go from there. I'll buy the paint. And you just start having conversations and learning, but it's at a smaller scale to where you're not overwhelmed. Okay? So that's what I would do on my very, very first deal.